Airlines brand is helped when they offer the alternative forms of payment that the customer wants to use. And the customers can truly have a bad experience if they go to purchase an airline ticket and that airline doesn't offer the form of payment that the customer wants to use. It's called the look to book ratio. Often the conversion rate will drop. So it's very important that the airlines do offer the forms of payment that their customers want to pay with.
The customer experience on the travel merchant or the airline's website is pivotal. If they come to the website and are hoping and assuming that they'll be able to use their preferred form of payment and they find that it's not there, it could negatively impact the way that they view that travel merchant and actually deter them from using the airline, not only in this instance, but actually moving forward. And they'll choose the travel merchants that do offer what they want.
Right now, we have an incredible opportunity to make a much more seamless, frictionless payment experience for consumers. We can let them see low prices all through the purchasing funnel. They can add more ancillaries and products to their trip, and they can check out with incredibly low friction. So it's a really fantastic new time for payments in travel. Well, installment payments or flexible payments in general are super important to airlines because for leisure travelers, making a big purchase for their trip is a very stressful experience. And what it does is it helps de-stress that trip. It also makes it so that they can actually take the trip they really want to take. Like, for example, for just a few dollars more a month, they can actually take a trip that they get some good seat assignments, they can actually have a really nice room, and it really doesn't make that much of a difference in the total, the monthly price, but it really helps them take the trip of a lifetime and create the best memories of their lives.
So about a year ago, we formed an exclusive partnership with UATP to provide monthly installment payments. And it's become really important because our airline partners are looking for great ways that they can reduce their distribution costs and their transaction costs. There's no better, easier way to do this than with UATP. So when we integrated with UATP, we can not only drive higher transaction values and drive a lot of benefits on the revenue side of the equation by offering customers a monthly installment payment plan, but we also help our airline partners reduce their transaction costs and other costs that we assume, such as fraud, chargebacks, and any other prepayment risks are completely taken off our partners' hands.
Well, the value is incredible, really, because for a long time, payments have just been thought of as a cost. And instead, payments can be now thought of as a revenue driver. And this is particularly important because now that the components of an airline ticket and the services have become unbundled, payments is a way to kind of rebundle those and to get people to actually purchase all of the different components that an airline offers. So it's more important than ever because we see huge gains in attach rate of all types of things, all of the ancillary sales. And so it's critical because that's actually what causes leisure travelers not just to book at the absolute lowest possible category.
So because we have this exclusive partnership with UATP, the implementation process is super easy. There's no back-end changes to the way payments are processed today for our airline partners. We simply integrate on the front end through our airline partners' websites or call centers through a tag or an API. That transaction then flows through the website or the call center just as it would today. However, Uplift is going to pay our airline partners with the UATP card. So just as you do today, you will continue to process UATP payments. Nothing has to change. And the great thing is instead of that transaction coming through a traditional payment method, because you're being paid through UATP, your transaction costs are much lower.